Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sagittarius, this is your reading for October. It's been a while, so we're not going to have too much of an introduction. Anything that you need to get a hold of me or book a reading or anything is in the description box below. Metaphysical shop, all of that jazz. We're going to jump right into it. Oh, okay, I'm seeing right off the bat, I don't even know if I want to start your reading off like this. I'm hearing don't be a martyr, someone that's trying to sort of portray that they are carrying all of this weight, and perhaps they are, but it does seem to be self-imposed. Okay, there's that. I'm also, like, I'm seeing someone, I'm feeling just like a teeny bit sad, going down memory lane here. Like, I'm looking to the past, I'm looking at my mistakes. I feel like something's got me feeling a little bit down, and I sort of feel like I'm trying to like overcompensate for it. Like if something's like a little bit funny, I feel like I'm laughing for 10 minutes, slapping my knee like, oh, it's so hilarious. Because I'm really sad at the core of it. I feel like something keeps drawing me back to a past issue or even past issues. I'm seeing almost, I'm a little bit disgusted with myself behind closed doors, like almost I feel like I've reacted in a way that I know better. What I mean by that is like I've reacted in a way that I knew I shouldn't have reacted in that way, but I kind of couldn't help it, or I just like flew off the cuff in the moment or something. But when I'm by myself, it's like I know this is wrong, and I feel like I'm questioning, like, why do I keep getting stuck in these loops? Like what's causing me, like why do I feel like I'm really like, why do I keep doing this to myself, or what keeps causing me to go back to that space of self-destruction, or even like just ugly thought loops. I feel like I'm in this kind of this, again, just thought loops, reoccurring behavior. 10 of Pentacles, excuse me, in the reverse position, falling out right there, and then also the cards getting stuck on the Justice and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, this is a very honest moment we're having with ourselves about what we have, the house being brought down on us, right? Bring down the house. The house is falling down. Okay, I'm here. Let me sing like 3 little pigs. I'm gonna huff and I'm gonna puff. I'm gonna blow your house down. And it's like, yeah, but I'm blowing it down from inside. Like, what can you do to hurt me when I'm already doing enough to hurt myself? Wow, Sagittarius. Okay, so hopefully this is not for everybody or even anybody. Maybe this is just, yeah, I don't really know. But I do see a little bit of, actually a lot of it, of conflict inside. And it's really just, I'm angry at myself. I don't know. All I can say here is maybe don't beat yourself up like that. Maybe it's just the planets, the sun, the moon, the stars. We are in full moon energy. We have quite a bit of, you know, things going retrograde. I don't know what Mars is doing. There's like some warrior shit going on. I feel a little bit, I feel really defensive, but not outward to anyone. This is more like all within me with me. I feel like I'm standing in this mirror and I'm just having this conversation that is not really a conversation. It's an argument with myself. Why did I do that? Why am I doing this? Why did I react that way? Why am I reacting in that way? Why do I keep thinking like this? Why does my mind keep going to this place? Why, you know, it's just all of this regret, I guess. Sorry, Sagittarius. I'm seeing you needing a peaceful place, Sagittarius. Seeing you like sitting on the top of a car, out like over, not like a cliff, but, well, I mean, maybe, you know, something with a nice view. And I'm hearing just keep your eye on the horizon. So whatever is happening with you, it seems to be creating enough conflict to make you actually physically ill on some level, because I feel like I'm getting seasick. I feel like there's too much movement, there's too much chaos, there's too much going on. Whether I caused it or I just got caught in the middle of it really doesn't matter. I'm hearing keep your eye on the horizon. Just keep your eye on the horizon. And I'm seeing someone, though they're not in water, they're not in a boat, I'm seeing someone sitting on the hood of their vehicle, and they're just looking out at this beautiful view, you know, watching the sunset, And it's just like this, you know, whatever happened yesterday and whatever happened 5 minutes ago or 5 years ago, it doesn't have to repeat itself today, okay? We have all the tools that we need right now, Sagittarius, to cut ties, cut memories, cut lack, cut regret, just cut it all out. Whatever was happening, it doesn't have to continue. And it's really just that easy, but also it's not that easy, right? Someone's allergic to eggs. I don't really know where that's coming from. Yeah, stop eating eggs. I have no idea what that is about. And also it could be, you know, something to do with fertility, you know, as eggs represent fertility. Actually, I'm seeing 4 eggs in the bottom of a bathtub, and one of the eggs is cracked. And I'm seeing someone, they're holding these eggs, and they're like chicken eggs, and they're holding these, and they're kind of like crying over these eggs. One of them's cracked. I don't know what the fuck we're doing in the bathtub, but okay. You got the 6 of Swords in the reverse position right here. Are you crying in the bathtub, Sagittarius, or something? I'm hearing the spilled seed and the okay, whatever. Let's get that away. Okay, you have the Hierophant coming out, Taurus energy in the reverse position. Okay, so there's some sort of a commitment here again. Like, okay, this could be interpreted a lot of different ways. But going off of what I saw before we flipped any cards, whatever is happening, whatever is going on, you do not have to be committed to this behavior anymore, Sagittarius. You do not have to almost just beat yourself. You don't have to be tied to this whipping post. You don't have to beat yourself up. You don't have to be committed to this loop of just destructive behavior and even thoughts, and just I'm hearing round and round we go, round and round. I can't get off the freaking merry-go-round, and I don't know why I can't get off, because it's going slow enough. I mean, I could run circles around this circle, and yet here I am still on the merry-go-round. Okay, I don't know what that's about, Sagittarius. There's a major opportunity here for you for transformation that you would have to let go, Sagittarius. You would have to let go. And I think you've been holding on to what it feels like is you've been holding on to what little you have, what little you think you have. Because I feel like you have likely a lot more. But I feel as though you have been holding on to what little you feel like you have for so long that you are terrified. And I do mean terrified to let that go. And I'm hearing, let that ship sink. Let it sink, let it go. You need to move on. You're carrying a lot of baggage with you, Sagittarius. And whether you did something that you were wrong for or right for, whatever it is holding you up. Major, Sagittarius. Major, excuse me, right here. Where? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's become a major block for you. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity for you to move forward, and I just feel like you're keeping yourself in the spiral, Sagittarius. And of course, this could just be current energy. This is not necessarily lasting, although this is the October read. So let's see. I want to shuffle again. Okay, you've got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position and the Queen of Swords. This is someone who's possibly become very cold because of their own insecurities. This is someone who's, and Sagittarius, remember, this is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Crosswatcher. So this may not even be you. This could be someone that you're dealing with, okay? Someone seems to have become very cold and made decisions based off of their insecurities, and they've said things that they regret based off their insecurities. They've sent even messages, right? Swords, non-physical thoughts, messages. Well, they've done things that they regret, and it's really based off of insecurity. Libra got a similar thing. I'm not sure if this is just like an overall message for everyone, but it was this sort of like outside validation, which kind of seems what this would kind of be reverting back to as well. you don't need anyone to validate you, Sagittarius. You're beautiful the way that you are, and if you're not, then, you know, of course you have every opportunity to change that as you, if you feel like you're not. Again, you're getting the Sun in the reverse position mirroring the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Again, again, like I said, there's a lot of sad moments here. I don't think you would know Sagittarius is as sad as they are by looking at them. Either that or you're dealing with someone that's in extreme states of depression. There's also a lot to do with children here. That came through in the Libra reading as well. You may want to go back and watch the Libra reading if you have Libra somewhere dominant in your chart. But because that children thing came through for Libra as well. And also letting go and having to let go of, you know, letting it grow up and having to make that shift to the next phase, right? I'm seeing, it's the, I don't even know what it's called. It's like the little thing that you thread the needle with. It's like a little wire that you put the thread in, and then you put that wire through the eye of the needle. Maybe you need some help either getting through this. Okay, don't be scared to ask for support. You know, it's kind of hard to thread a needle without that little thing. It's not impossible. We do it all the time. But that little tool makes it a lot easier to get that little tiny piece of thread through the eye of the needle. And again, you know, and I'm brought back to, you know, there's some sort of a scripture or a verse or something about the eye of the needle. And I can't even think of what it is right now because I'm getting so much information. But if I'm not mistaken, it has to do with letting go of your possessions. Now, is it your actual possessions that's holding you back, Sagittarius? I don't know, but there is a lot of baggage here that needs to be left. It just cut it loose. Just cut it loose. I don't want to say that. You've got the King of Cups here in the reverse position. I feel like we're getting a little bit into a pity party here, Sagittarius. Maybe this is you. Maybe this is someone that you're dealing with. It's like no one understands me. I'm hearing like no one understands me. No one pays attention to me. And so I have to create scenarios and situations where people will look at me. But in the end, no matter, I'm seeing a whole lot of information and scenarios, but in the end, what happens behind closed doors is I'm not feeling very good about myself for the decisions that I've made or the attention that I've drawn or the things that I've said or the way that I've acted or even reacted, right? Because someone could do some hateful shit to you, and when you react, and not to say that it's not warranted, but it's like I feel like heavy heart behind closed doors. Like I wish I would have done that different. And again, maybe this is just a moment in current energy. It's like I really wish I would have handled that situation different. I really wish I could give them a call. I really wish you know, I would have said that while I had the chance. This could possibly even be someone who's passed on, that you didn't get to say what you wanted to, you know, or something like that. And because I do feel like there's been something that there's been a point of no return, right? You can't go back and undo it. You can't go back and say what you want to say, but you can cut the thought loop and the toxic behavior, and you can go forward from there. So that's definitely an option for you, Sagittarius. But again, I feel like I'm hearing hanging on by the thread. This needle and thread symbolism for you is very important. So that may resonate to many of you in many different ways. Okay, Seven of Wands. There seems to be a lot of competition around you. Maybe people are being very competitive with you. Maybe you feel like you have to outdo somebody. Maybe you feel like someone's up for your job, or someone's trying to take your job or something like that. I don't know that it's as competitive. Here's one thing, right? In the Libra reading and the Gemini reading, I've also got, okay, so this could be a running theme here. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. For whatever reason, a lot of the issues that many people are having right now, they seem super serious to the person experiencing it in that moment, in that space. But to the outsider, if you're able to just kind of remove yourself for a moment, it's really not that bad. It's really not that serious. It's really not that dire. Okay? So, but there are definitely some challenges ahead of you. Whether you've created this for yourself or it's being created by others, I do feel like there's a lot of competition, and there is a regret of the way something was handled or even not handled. Perhaps the situation was just left out to the wind, right? Perhaps there was no closure or no conversation at all, and now there's no going back and undoing that. I feel like this is I keep wanting to look behind me. I keep wanting to look behind me like this is in the past. Like this has already happened. And I also feel, Sagittarius, like you catch yourself thinking about it and you're like, why am I even thinking about that shit? Like, what keeps drawing me back there? Well, it's likely because there's something that you need to heal there. There's something that needs to be given closure there. And remember that no one else can give you closure. You give closure to yourself, okay? You make peace with yourself. So there is that. Let's try to get something more in the present for you, because yes, this is present, but it's all stemming from the past, okay? And again, this is full moon energy, and we are in some intense energy here. So that could be, I'm hearing, yeah, they're definitely on fire. Okay, so it's like the fire. If you're on fire, you can blaze with passion and get shit done, but you can also burn yourself up. So maybe it's just a situation or an energy that you kind of have to figure out how to maneuver, right? How to channel, how to get back in your groove. And how to just, honestly, Sagittarius, I feel strongly like this is just one of those situations or even points in life where you just decide to cut it, make peace with it where it's at, cut it where it stands, and go forward. Again, I'm hearing, look at the horizon. Just keep your eye on the horizon. Just keep your eye on the horizon. Something is making me so emotional that it's physically making me ill, and it seems like sadness to me. Now, it could be an actual medical condition. You've got the Page of Cups here, okay? There is a lot of love here, but I feel like something has been handled very immaturely, okay? Someone even is possibly waiting for a message from someone or expected a message from someone. There's a lot of messages going on here that I don't think they went the way that they were supposed to go. Even Sagittarius, you may feel that someone left you out in the cold. You may feel like someone left you hanging out to dry, like someone left you up on the shore. You know, you may feel like someone betrayed you or wasn't at some point committed to you the way that they said they were going to be. And I'm hearing, yeah, and I tried. I'm hearing, yeah, and my right ear is getting really hot. I'm hearing, yeah, and I tried. But did you really? Because I feel like this is coming with a vengeance. I feel like there's some animosity here, Sagittarius, either with you and someone else or someone else against you or you. And this has to deal with a partnership, either a business partner or a romantic partner, something like that, even possibly co-workers. I'm not really sure where that's going. The Star in the reverse position coming over that Hermit in the reverse position. I feel like this relationship is absolutely hopeless. There again, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse position again. Okay, this is not how I wanted this to go. This is not the message that I wanted to receive. Someone may even have saw a message that they weren't supposed to see. Again, though, it's leaving them hopeless. I don't feel, Sagittarius, and I do feel like this is just in the moment. I'm going to pull you a whole nother spread because I really feel like this has been going on for a week, two, maybe even a couple of months. But I feel like in a week or two more, you're going to get past this. It's not going to be so intense. It won't seem so serious. It won't seem that, heartbreaking. Once you can kind of allow yourself to let it go and allow yourself to kind of just accept the way that it is, I feel like it's going to be not that big of a deal. It's going to be like, it is what it is, and we're just going to move on. But there does seem to be something here with you, Sagittarius, that it's very almost a letdown. Like you know what? It kind of feels like a deal fell through. Okay, like something fell through. Actually, like the deal didn't close. Maybe you got outbid on a job or outbid on a piece of land or there are some sort of a property. Maybe the deal fell through on a vehicle. I don't really know, but it feels like a major letdown also as well. And so when you're already kind of in this sadness and this a little bit of depression or a little bit of sadness, it doesn't take much. And I kind of feel, Sagittarius, like it may feel to you like it's just coming from all angles, like you're just getting hit from every direction right now, and that's okay. I mean, that should just tell you more like it may be time to just let some of these things go, and when it is for you, it will come through easy peasy, no problem. So if you did lose out on a deal, and I can understand how that would be really depressing, and that would, you know, kind of, you know, crush your spirits, as we see here. Like the news that came forward kind of crushed my spirits. Like I wasn't expecting that. Like I thought, I'm here now, that was a shoe-in, right? That was a definite thing. Well, it wasn't, and I could see how that would crush you, but it's what's meant for you will be for you, and it'll come easy peasy. You know, you won't really have to worry about that. Also, there's a question of loyalty here. I'm keep being drawn to this dog. Okay, we have the world in reverse here. All right, I feel like there's a delay. Okay, so if there was a drop on a deal, I'm hearing just like that, a drop on a deal. Okay, I don't want to read that. Give me a second. Okay, so if a deal fell through, understand, again, what's meant for you will be for you, and that is simply a delay. That was not the right one for you, but the right one is coming. Okay, you've got the world in reverse with the 7 of Wands here. In the upright, yeah, you're going to face some challenges, and yeah, you keep with this reoccurring cycle, okay? Major karmic cleanse, major purge here. Learn from your mistakes, Sagittarius, and also learn from the mistakes of the ones around you. It's not just you. You have access to information that no one has, I'm told to tell you, and you've observed things from long enough and also from afar that you don't only get to learn now from your mistakes. I'm seeing you, Sagittarius, here with this huge book. I mean, it's just a massive, massive book. And it's like, I don't get to just learn and read from my mistakes. I am got all of these situations and scenarios that have come to me, and all of these lessons that have come to me from all of these different people in all walks of life. And I don't even have to experience it myself and being a failure in my own space. I can actually go through this book, metaphorically, right, or not, and I can see the mistakes that others have made and seen how they handled it and say, oh, you know what, well, I'm not going to do that because I've already seen how that plays out. So yeah, Sagittarius, I just feel like you have access to a lot more than you're giving yourself credit for when it comes to this, and I feel like you don't have to continue in this cycle. No one does. I don't care who you are or what you've done. At any point in time, this is your game, this is your story, and you can turn the page, start over, rip those pages out, go on, you know what I mean? There's a delay here for a travel. It might have just been a vacation, but with this 10 of Pentacles in the reverse position, the Star in the reverse position, the Hierophant in the reverse position, this truly feels like a home situation, a solid, like how do I say it? Like property, business, marriage. This would be something directly related to the home and even the livelihood that fell through. It's important for you to understand it didn't fall through the way that it looks. Maybe you're not going to get that one. Maybe you're not going to get that car. You know, maybe you're not going to get that piece of land. Maybe you're not going to get, you know, that spouse or whatever. But there is one coming that's better suited for you. It's just a delay. It's not a full stop. Okay? Two of Pentacles coming over that Page of Cups, over that Six of Swords, the reverse position. This is going to require a little bit of finesse, I'm hearing, okay? Something has gone really sour, really south, not really fast though. This actually happened over the course of time, sometime actually, maybe even many times. And now it's just going to take a little bit of finesse to get back on that horse. Look at that Wheel of Fortune coming out in the upright after this Two of Pentacles, overlooking the Star and the Hierophant in the reverse position. As I stated, karmic cleanse, we're purging, we're getting rid of it. We don't have to repeat those cycles. We don't have to handle that the way we handled it before, okay? The Lovers, we have a choice. We always have a choice. Two cards coming out in balance. This can 100% be restored, but you can't do it in the way that you've been doing it all along. It's going to take finesse. It's going to take a little, I'm hearing we're gonna have to dance a little bit, okay? We're gonna have to, I am stuck on a band-aid stuck on me. Okay, we're gonna have we're gonna need a big band-aid. We're gonna need a big band-aid, but that's okay, because it's gonna heal and it's gonna be fine. Okay, you get this Eight of Swords looking over at this world. Your biggest problem, Sagittarius, is going to be you. You are your worst enemy right now. Your thoughts, your actions that are stemming from your thoughts that may or may not even be real, your reactions to certain situations and scenarios, the way you've handled things that you say, this is all dependent upon you, Sagittarius. You are your best ally or your worst enemy right now. So it's very important that you keep your thoughts in order. And as I've been saying, I'm seeing someone sitting on the hood of their vehicle, looking over a beautiful view. Keep your eye on the horizon. Keep your eye on the horizon. And I really think this is a message for you to keep your shit together. Keep it cool, keep it calm, keep it collective. Watch what you say, not just to other people, but also to yourself. Because I feel like, again, like I'm sitting in this mirror and I'm having this argument with myself. Like I'm talking down to myself. Like I'm not good enough, I'm not worth it, I'm not beautiful, I'm not handsome, I'm not big enough, I'm not bad enough, I'm not sweet enough, I'm whatever it is. It's like I'm just having all of these ugly words to myself, these ugly thoughts. It's quite repetitive. Again, you are your best ally or your worst enemy in this time, Sagittarius, and it's not that bad. See, we've got the Chariot coming out over, and it's coming out by itself on the entire side of this spread, like way over here by itself, looking back like, yeah, that shit's in the past. Can't change it. Don't even want to put energy to changing it anymore. I don't have the energy to make the effort. I'm done. What I can do is move forward. Okay? Again, you're getting this 8 of Wands in the reverse position and the Judgment in the reverse position. Okay? Sagittarius, yes, there have been some things happen that you're not going to go back. There's no redo. There's no rewrite. You can't white out. There's no rewrite. You're not going to get a mulligan. Okay? It is what it is. But it's not the final decision. It's not the final answer. It's not full stop. It is just a simple delay. And in fact, there may be something happening in your life right now, Sagittarius, that's an intentional slowdown. Like I'm seeing like literally an intentional boulder being pushed out. Almost looks like a weird movie scene, like a behind the scenes, right? Like there's this weird boulder that's being pushed out by these people, like staff, it looks like, for the movie set. And again, when we're going to this movie and we're going for this like entertainment with this show, like I feel like you're overcompensating and putting on a show for everyone because you don't want people to know how sad you really are, how defeated you really are, and or this is someone that you may be dealing with, you know, and you may be holding a lot of secrets for someone. You may be holding, there's a lot of different ways this could be resonated with, but I firmly feel like there's been something very intentional placed in your way, Sagittarius, to get you to slow down, to get you to see, and to get you to kind of like keep your eye on the horizon so that you don't have to make any more mistakes, so that you don't have to burn any more bridges, if in fact you've even burned any. And I say that because I'm looking at this fire with this Judgment. It's not a final decision yet, but if you keep going at this pace, or you allow someone else to keep at you going at this pace, it could be more serious than what it is now. Because right now, it's not that big of a deal. It sucks, but it's not that big of a deal. And still move forward. There's no permanent decision been made in this. And also, you're okay, I'm specifically, you're not going to be able to take that back. You're not going to be able to take back those words. I feel like someone got in an ugly argument, really ugly argument with a spouse or a partner, a coworker, a business partner, a family member. This is someone that would be around you quite a bit. You said some very ugly things too. You're not going to be able to take that back, but you also don't have to keep playing into it, right? If you're wrong, you say you're wrong. They don't have to forgive you, and that's okay, but you also don't have to keep playing into it. You don't have to, like, I said it and now I got to stand by it. No, you don't. We say fucked up shit when we're mad, and it's not okay, but it's going to be okay. So this is quite... I just want to do my hands like this, like, it's gonna be okay. Okay? And look at this 9 of Cups. Someone got really lazy. Someone got lazy in this space. Or maybe, Sagittarius, just you feel like you got lazy, because I'm feeling quite a bit of regret. Like, I wish I would have said that when I had the chance, or I wish I wouldn't have said that, or I'm not really sure, but I feel like you feel as though you got lazy with something. Like maybe you could have done more when you had the chance. But I feel like if we open these curtains, I'm seeing like it's just this dingy ass dark room. There's no sunlight. And of course, you know, I'm pretty sure this is metaphor. Maybe not. Maybe some of you are so depressed that you're actually in a state of darkness. Maybe you don't get out of bed. Maybe you don't come out of your room. I don't really know. But I'm seeing like once you decide, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get up. I'm going to let the sun hit my face. I'm going to take that drive. I'm going to let the wind go in my hair. I am going to leave this shit behind me. You're going to be fine, Sagittarius. You're going to be fine. But again, it's going to take a lot. Now, right when I say that, Medusa is inching her way. For those of you who don't know, my serpent's name is Medusa. She's inching her way towards me, and she doesn't come out often. But here lately, when I've been doing readings, she's quite active. It's strange and not also. But yeah, so there's major transformation here that needs to happen with you, Sagittarius. Major transformation. And as I say that, she's kind of going back in her hole. Yeah, and now she's in strike mode. Okay, so this is scary for you. It's scary to leave shit behind. It's scary to do the work that you would have to do to actually change. It's scary to admit that we're wrong. It's scary to admit a lot of these things. But this is major, major transformation for you. And also, it's going to take a little bit, not only the finesse and the dance that we'll have to do, not for others. I want to make it very clear, because I do feel like a lot of this is for show. And I feel like most of the time when something like that is happening, is to protect yourself, right? You don't want to show people vulnerability because they can hurt you if they know you're vulnerable. So I want to make it very clear that we're not doing a dance for anyone. We're dancing with. Okay, we're dancing with, we're not dancing for, okay? Not only is it going to take a little bit of that, it's going to take courage and balance, and it's also going to take compromise and becoming more sensitive to the things that are actually going on around you, okay? You'll have to see with a different set of eyes, quite frankly. And I'm hearing it just like that, quite frankly. And I feel like you've had these, I don't feel like I'm saying anything that you don't know, Sagittarius. You haven't been left out. Look, you're getting the Fool with a 5 of Cups here in the reverse position. Someone that I am speaking to, an energy that I'm connecting with, feels very much like they're going to be left, okay? They feel very alone, and you're not. You're not. You may have acted foolish, but this is a new day. This is all new for you. You don't have to be in that. You're not going to get left. This is simply a fear. Okay. There's something going on with the eggs, and that there's a lot of phallic symbols coming through. I don't know what's going on with the sex. Get your sexual shit in order. Yeah, we're abusing sex a little bit, Sagittarius. We're definitely abusing it. Get that shit in check, okay? It's sacred. It's for you. I'm not saying don't have fun, but I am saying there's a definite abuse of sex going on here. You've taken the sacred union. You've taken the sacred out of it. I don't know what's going on. Get it in check, okay? That's going to be, that alone is going to relieve a lot. That alone is going to really make you feel worth it again. And it's easy to fall into. It's really easy to fall into that abuse. And we're just having a good time, right? We're just having a good time. It's not abuse. It's not that serious. It's just sex. No, it is that serious. It is that serious. You've got the 9 of Cups that just flew out with the Mother of Pentacles, both in the sideways position. No, I'm telling you, it's that serious. It is that serious. Okay, some of you may want to take a spiritual bath of some sort, a love bath, bring love back into yourself. Understand that your creation energy, your sacral, there's something so wrong in the sacral area. It's been so abused by the owner. I just want to let you know, this is not, I'm not talking about being sexually abused. I'm not talking about rape. I'm talking about someone has abused themselves. They've abused their sex. They've used it and thrown it around probably to get what they want. Hey, it's the most ancient practice. No shade, no shame, no judgment. The only reason I'm bringing it up, Sagittarius, is because it's hurting you in a way that I don't think, I kind of want to cry right now. It's hurting you in a way that I don't think you really have considered that part of your being out of whack, hurting you. I don't think you've really even considered that. In fact, it feels like you've used this for so long to get what you want. And I'm talking to men and women both alike, okay? To get what you want, and it just kind of works out for you, that I don't think you really understood how you were giving something that was actually, I don't think you realized how sacred it was to you until recently, and I'm not even sure you realize it now. There's something off, there's something missing, there's something that's not of value or appreciated, but I don't know that you realize that that's kind of where a lot of it is stemming from, okay? The emotions are kind of just everywhere with you, Sagittarius. I don't know if there's medication being taken, or if we're having some mental illness, like depression, yes, but not like, I just feel like there's a lot of chaotic emotions. I'm up and down, I'm all around, I'm overcompensating here and there, and I mean, do I even know what I feel? I feel like I'm bursting out in tears sometimes, okay? You've got the Justice card here coming out over the Fool. So again, as I'm talking about that, looking over at that Mother of Pentacles with the Daughter of Swords here, and the Five of Cups with the Four of Swords in the reverse position, and the Tower. Again, very, very phallic. It's time to get real fucking honest, real fucking quick, Sagittarius, because it's not that big of a deal right now, but it will be. The things that are, this could take a bad turn really quick, and it doesn't have to. That's the thing. I think it doesn't have to, because it's not that bad right now. But there's a lot of chaotic energy around you. There's a lot of chaos. There is a lot of chaos. The Tower's coming down. The house may be in a complete disarray. The job, the car, everything. Everything may just be absolute chaotic. You're moving too fast. And that's why the boulder was placed in front of you, so that you can slow down. You've been made to slow down and face the truth. Some of you are facing real legal issues, okay? Some of you, this is divorce. For others of you, you know, this is maybe just part of your job, okay? You're gonna lose some stuff as you feel it, but it's not really a loss. It was time to let it go, okay? That's first and foremost. And also, you've got to get your sacral chakra in order. You got to get it in order, because that's your space of creation, especially for those of you, okay, as I say that, the sun comes out in the upright, especially for those of you that had a deal fall through, okay? The sacral chakra is not just for sex, it's for creating everything, creating babies, creating money. Everything comes from that space of creation. So when that's in order, your manifestation is going to be so much easier. Your happiness is going to be so much easier. You're not going to depend on other things, right? Because it's all coming from within. Okay, you're manifesting your story and your reality. Okay, we have the Empress in the reverse position. Again, you know, lack of manifestation, and that's that creation energy. That is the mother of all, with the Magician in the reverse position. I'm telling you, somebody is manipulating something or someone or even several people through sex, and it's worked until it hasn't worked anymore. It's not working. And not only is it not working, but it's also creating a major delay with the Death card coming out and the Eight of Wands right there with the Temperance, Sagittarius. You coming out in your own reading, overlooking the Death card. It's time to let that die. Okay, major manipulation when it comes to sex in a sexual way, even possibly too flirtatious in the wrong areas, maybe. Okay, with this Eight of Pentacles looking up at me with the Lovers again. I love this because this is a new way. This is a new way to do it, a new way to love yourself, a new way to accept love, a new way to even demand. And it doesn't have to be, look at this, it doesn't have to be this stressful. It doesn't have to be this stressful, and you don't have to allow it or even be scared that it makes you weak. This is a fear. This is not real. This is not real. It doesn't make you weak. It makes you strong. Being able to control yourself, being able to control your thoughts, being able to control your emotions, being able to control your own sexual energy, being able to say yes or no or whatever in the right moments and not for power. Do you understand? That takes a lot of strength. It doesn't make you weak. Quite the opposite, Sagittarius. Okay, let's get some other cards out for you here. Okay, finances and career are taking a big toll. There's some reconciliation going on. Okay, well, that's okay. That's okay. Give your relationship a chance. I do feel like someone has reconciled with either an old way of doing things, an old lover. It does kind of feel like they're already in a relationship whenever they even just maybe want to reconcile. For some of you, this has not actually happened in the physical, and if I were you, I wouldn't allow it. Okay, let me reshuffle for the ones that are single. Separation, it's not letting me. I'm sorry, Sagittarius. This is for definitely a specific group of people, and unfortunately, it's not really for single people, or unless you're just becoming single. Yeah. You're getting unacquitted love. But, okay, you're also getting very soon. Okay, the one that you called in is coming. Okay, but, okay, and then you've got religious factors here. Okay, so there's a belief system or something that is not, something's not meeting up. Keep your eye on the horizon. Keep a level head, Sagittarius. Keep a level head. I just keep hearing you're not going to be able to take that back. You're not going to be able to take that back. Creative wonderment, follow your passion, and money, okay? Find a way to abundance. Again, we're talking about that sacral chakra. We're talking about that creation space, and that all happens right down here where we create, okay? Whatever we're creating, all right? Legends. Learn from those who inspire you. Once again, what did I say? I saw you with this big book, Sagittarius. You have this huge book. You have access to information I don't think you're giving yourself credit to having access to. You don't get to just learn from your own mistakes and your own successes and your own accomplishments and your own failures. You, right now, for whatever reason, are coming through with an entire file, right? This of everyone's business and failed attempts and successful attempts, right? You have access to this information and what is going to make you the best that you want to be, right? You have all of these like documents, right? It's like when a lawyer is studying a case or whatever, they will often go to other cases that were like this that have been fought and won. It's like you have all of this information, so you're not starting from scratch. You not only have all of your own experiences, but you have access to the experience of others so that you don't have to repeat the same mistakes. And I'm hearing, look at your parents. I don't know what that means for some of you, but I'm hearing, look at your parents. Okay, let's get a couple more cards out of this deck. Okay, nature, I'm telling you, I'm seeing you in just enjoying the view and keeping your eye on the horizon, okay? So get out to nature, major time of reflection, and that's okay. Just don't let it get you too down. Yeah, you're so deep in thought here recently, and you do need to be a little bit gentle with yourself. I mean, yeah, we all need to be hard on ourselves, but not like the way I'm seeing you, Sagittarius, because it's not productive. I feel like you're just beating yourself up. It's not... Unfortunately, whatever has happened, whether somebody did something bad to you or you did something bad to somebody, either way, it's you kind of can't go back from that point. There's no you can put a band-aid on it. There's always going to be a big scar, okay? It's never going to go back to the way that it was, and that's okay. You're also, many of you, Sagittarius, are in this space of just a huge awakening, and not even necessarily a spiritual awakening, but even just this point in your life where you no longer want to be that type of person. And that's why I've been saying from the beginning of the reading, like, it's okay. Whatever's been done. What didn't get done, we can move forward from here. So it's a huge awakening to it's a whole new you, if you want it to be. But again, this can become a very vicious spiral very quick as well, Sagittarius. So again, don't be so hard on yourself. You're going through it. It's okay to go through it. You also have intention and balance coming through. Now, you've already had balance, and you also have love and compassion. What I tell you, it's not only going to take that finesse and that dance, but it is going to take a level of sensitivity that for some of you, you need to be more sensitive. For others of you, you're a little bit too sensitive. And I feel like this is on the flip. And what I mean by that, I'm seeing the feminine, as not sensitive enough, a little bit yucky, and I'm seeing the masculine as a little bit too sensitive, just a little bit too sensitive, taking just a little bit too much to heart. Yeah, so again, it's all about that balance, and that's okay. Okay, the desert prince. Okay, false promises and empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. And what am I telling you? You're gonna have to, it's gonna be some compromise, it's gonna be some finesse. We're gonna dance. We're not gonna dance for people's entertainment. We're gonna dance with them to see how they vibe, to see how they move, so that we can get through this in the most gracious way. Sagittarius, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for allowing me to connect to your energy. I love you, and I will see you next time.